What's up, guys? So today I will be showing you the 10 main features in iOS 10. Of course, there are much more features than that. There are many more features than that, and there are some hidden ones that Apple didn't show at WWDC, but I'm gonna make a video about them later. Now I'm gonna show you the top 10 features Apple reviewed, the biggest features in iOS 10. Yeah, these are the 10 main features in iOS 10. So first of all, ways to wake. Apple in iOS 10 now offer this feature. So when your phone is lying down and you pick it up, it will wake just like this. So you can read your notifications without having to press a button. And that was basically invented because people, when activating their phones and when pressing the home button, they also activated Touch ID, which is blazing fast, and they couldn't read their notifications. They just jumped right into the home screen. So that's why Apple made ways to wake. When they raise their phones, they can read their notifications. So great little feature there. So now the lock screen. The lock screen actually got a complete overhaul. As you can see, there is no slide to unlock anymore. There is press home to unlock. So you press the home button to unlock, and if you have Touch ID, you actually put your finger on the sensor, but then press the home to open. So Touch ID and then press home to open your device. So let's go back into the lock screen. Swiping to the right, which was previously unlocking, swiping to the right now offers your widgets here. So this is basically the notification center, but not the notifications and the widgets. So the widgets have been moved here, and you can find them on the home screen as well by swiping right. So the widgets have been moved here, and you can have Siri app suggestions as well, news, a bunch of widgets, and you can edit them here. Yeah, so you have to unlock your phone for this, obviously, but you can edit them here. And swiping to the right, to the left, now gives you quick access to the camera, and as you can see, that's blazing fast. So this is amazing. I got to give props to Apple for this. This is amazing. Such fast access to the camera is pretty amazing. But you can't go back by swiping. You actually have to press the home button, of course, because swiping gives you the other options in the camera. Yeah, so this is the lock screen. It has received a complete overhaul, and also, so actually, in the control center, you now have 3D toggles right here on these apps. So you can select high intensity on the flashlight, just like this, very high. You can select medium intensity, as you can see, or you can select, if you're low on battery, you can select low intensity. As you can see, this is really cool. On the clock, you can set the timer right here, which is really neat. Here you can copy the last result from a calculator, and here you can actually, some quick actions for the camera. And actually now the buttons have different colors, just like on the Apple Watch. Really cool. The buttons in the control center have different colors, and the control center has been redesigned very nicely, as you can see. Also, the night shift is here, on until sunrise. Mine is automatic, yep. And in the notification center, you can clear all notifications with one tap. Just 3D touch there, clear all notifications. This is so awesome. And yeah, so this is an amazing feature. You can clear all notifications with just one tap. Really, really amazing feature. And I really like how Apple changed the control center and the lock screen. They made them really amazing. The control center as well. And now let's jump into the home screen. So in the home screen, you can immediately notice the new home app. So this is an extension from the HomeKit. Instead of only having HomeKit, now you have a home app. And this is for those of you who live in smart homes and have smart appliances that you can control from your phones. For example, you can turn off the lights, the TV from your phone, on such fancy things. I don't have them, but if you live in a smart home with those smart appliances, you can obviously do that. And so previously you had to do this from, for example, if your lights are Philips, you have to download the manufacturer's app, or I don't know, I really don't know, guys, because I don't have a smart home, but previously I heard that it was very hard. You had to download the manufacturer's app to control their device, and it was just all over the place. It was very disorganized and messed up. And now Apple fixed this with the new Home app, where you can control all of your appliances in one app, which is pretty amazing if you have a smart home. So this is for the HomeKit app. Then Siri has received a complete overhaul, not in design but in functionality. And now, for example, if you have WhatsApp, you can tell Siri basically has been opened to third-party developers. So what does that mean? So if you have WhatsApp, you can text your friends by using WhatsApp through Siri. So you can ask Siri this: "Hey Siri, text my friend from WhatsApp."
What is your friend's name? I don't see friend in your contacts. What is your friend's first and last name?
So obviously this was just to give an example what you can ask Siri. I can't show you right now because first of all I don't have WhatsApp installed currently, and second, third-party support hasn't been done yet. Apple has opened Siri to developers, but obviously that's the first beta, so they haven't really started to do anything yet. But until the public release, probably the biggest apps developers will do this, and you will be able to text your friends in Siri, not only using iMessage but using other apps as well, which is amazing. I really like this. So next, what's next? Well, next we have Photos. So the Photos app has received a complete overhaul as well. So now when you open the Photos, you have a new tab called Memories, which usually, mine is just some wallpaper with the best of last 3 months, photos. So it's just one album, but usually if you go to different places around the world and if you have photos from there, I currently don't have photos from many places, but if you have gone to many places around the world and have photos, from there, these photos will be grouped in separate albums for each place. So iOS will automatically do that, and it's amazing how it just groups your photos. In addition to the Memories tab, Photos now supports face recognition. So now if you take a photo with some people, they automatically will appear in the people album. So you can find all your group selfies and photos with people there. Very neat features to the Photos app. I really like this. And what's more is actually you can edit your photos much more. Before you could just spin them and rotate them and stuff like that, but now you actually can mark up them, which means you can do things like in Snapchat, like circling them, like adding text, which is amazing for me. I really love this feature. You can do this right from the Photos app. This is really amazing. So these are the features in the Photos app. They are really amazing, guys. Apple really did a good job there. There are also some additions to QuickType, but I can't show them to you right now because I'm not sure what they actually are. But I watched the WWDC, but I forgot what they are. I just remember one thing. That's probably the biggest one, but there may be more big ones, but I'm not sure. I'll just show you this one that I remember. So, for example, if you write a new note, and for example, if you type think, you have the emoji for think, and if you type pizza, you obviously have the emoji for pizza. So this is like an emojification in the QuickType. So this is really fun. If you type dog, here is the dog. So pretty cool. I really like this feature that you can have emojis in QuickType, like an emojification. So really awesome. And next up, we actually have news. So the news app got some updates. So first of all, in the news, now it shows you local weather up here, which is pretty amazing. And also now there are subscriptions. So the news interface has been changed a little bit, and there are now subscriptions. So now you can subscribe to different newspapers and magazines, and basically have more posts from them, read more posts from them. And also, in addition to this, you also have, there is a new section in the news which is called breaking news, and from which you can get notifications about the breaking news around the world. So I think I can find it here. Yep, breaking news, there it is. So let's just add this to favorites. Yep, and you can choose which, well, you can basically choose which of these from your favorites send you notifications, which is nice. So you have, some choices there. So this is for the news. Really nice adjustments to the news. I like that. I actually use this app, read some news, and I like that. And so next up, next up in the phone application, Apple actually made voicemail transcription, which means that it can show your voicemail as text, so you don't have to listen to it, but you can read it. So this is really nice. If someone sends you voicemail, you don't want to listen to it right now, you can just read it. This is really nice. So and also Apple now works with some third-party companies which will warn you if, for example, if you have voicemail from known voicemail spammers, they will warn you that may be spam, which is really cool as well. So nice adjustments to the phone app there. So Maps has received a visual update, and it looks really nice now. As you can see, you can just zoom in here. And also, if you select a place, you can have pictures from the place or a flyover tour, which is really nice. As you can see, you previously had flyover tours as well, but now it's changed, and it's really nice that. So yeah, it's just a really nice animation. Look how the flyover tour of New York. There is the Statue of Liberty, going close to it. So this is a flyover tour of New York. So basically, if you want to just look around the city, you can have a flyover tour of it. And also, the new looks of the maps. And also now, for example, if you want to have dinner somewhere, you can select the restaurants in Maps, book a table right from Maps, and then after you are done, you can book a ride using Uber or some other app. Right from Maps without leaving Maps. So this is really amazing. Also, what they showed on WWDC, you can actually when you are using GPS directions, Maps will guide you in real time. So when you move the car, the map will move in real time with the car. When you turn the car, the map will turn in real time. So just like a GPS. I can't show it to you right now because I'm not driving, but if you are driving, and this is really nice. You can also hook it up to your CarPlay, of course, and have the GPS there. And now in some cars which support it, you can have your GPS display from Maps. You can have your directions from Maps displayed right under your wheel, so you don't have to look away. You can drive safely and have the directions right under your wheel. In the cars that support it, they showed it on WWDC. So really amazing adjustments to Maps. So next up we have messages, and that's one of the biggest updates in iOS 10, guys. So the music app actually received a visual overhaul as well, and now it's much simpler. You can access your playlists, artists, albums, or songs, or the downloaded music right there by a single tap, which is really nice. And the downloaded music is the music from your library that you actually downloaded from the cloud on your iPhone. And so Apple Music also has some amazing updates, but I can't show you right now because I don't have Apple Music. But I can tell you about one really nice thing there. While you are listening to music, you can see the lyrics down below and read them while you are listening to the song. So this is really amazing, but I'm not sure if it works here. Let me try. No, I don't think this works there, guys. I'm sorry, but it only works in Apple Music, the lyrics one. But if you have Apple Music, this is really amazing. Listen to a song and see the lyrics at the same time. So one bonus feature there, you can now finally remove stock apps if you don't want to use them. So if you want to remove the iBooks app, for example, I've never used iBooks, so I can remove it from my home screen right there. Remove, and as you can see, removing this app from the home screen will delete its data, but any documents and data stored in the iCloud will not be deleted. So if you want to remove the iBooks, just like this. So now you can remove those stock apps you don't use. Really nice feature. And if you want to get them back, you just go into the App Store and download them. So if you go to iBooks, the first choice will obviously be the default Apple app. And so if you want to get it back, you just re-download it. And it's right there on your home screen instantly, actually. This is instantly. And as you can see, it just returned to the home screen. You can place it back where it was, and you can have it there if you want to use it. So this is how to remove the stock apps, and it is really interesting because now you get them from the App Store, and if you get them from the App Store, does that mean that we will get updates for the apps right there, or they will come with the software updates? This is really nice. This is really interesting, and we will see it now. We will see what Apple does about those apps. So I just love it. So this is iOS 10, guys. It's an amazing firmware. I really love it, and I'm sorry if this video was very long, but there are so many features that I have to show you, and I haven't even shown you all of them. So there are much more to show you. There are many more features which I want to show you, but I'm gonna do it in a later video because I can't show them to you in this video. It's gonna be too long. These are the features that Apple announced and are the biggest ones. There are tons more features that I'm gonna show you later in a later video for the hidden features. So stay tuned for that. And if you wanna install the amazing iOS 10 right now, I'll put a link to the video down below in the description where I show you how. And so this is it for this video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more videos. Peace out.